In phase 1, at the beginning and a few times through the phase, scorching bombs will spawn that pulse damage, just get away from these. On heroic, there will be fire swirls around the encounter to just dodge. The tick mechanic in this phase is burning claws, just taunt off after each one. Sarkareth will hit the raid with an everlasting debuff, a pressing howl. There are 2 ways to get rid of this debuff. He'll cast mass disintegrate on 2 players, which will hit a line from the boss to them. Anyone standing in that line will have their debuff removed. He'll also cast searing breath in groups of 3, which is a frontal cone. Getting hit by one of these will get rid of the debuff. You want to get rid of it because about a minute and 40 seconds into the boss, he'll cast glittering surge. And if you still have the pressing howl debuff, you'll take extra damage and be stunned for 12 seconds. You'll most likely die. And then on to phase 2, he'll put 10 stacks of oblivion on everyone and you'll be sent to the spirit realm. While down here, you'll want to pick up around 8 to 10 astral flares, which will give you a movement speed and haste buff. Then collect the 3 bigger circles to get out of the spirit realm. The tank mechanic in this phase is void claws. Taunt swap after each one and the tank with it needs to get away from the group. Void bombs will spawn around in this phase as well as phase 3. Different DPS need to walk over the void bombs to pick them up so they'll stop pulsing damage on the raid. There will also be desolate blossoms in this phase. These are just purplish blue circles around the encounter. Players who have the void bombs need to stagger sidestep into the desolate blossoms before their void bombs go off. Stacking in the blossoms will give you stacks of oblivion, and at 10 stacks it will send you to the spirit realm so your bomb can explode and not hurt the raid. Remember, while down here, grab the little flares for the buff. In this phase as well, Sarkareth will cast abyssal breath. He picks a direction to fly through and breathes down, and adds will spawn. Just make sure to kill, interrupt, and cleave these. On heroic, he'll cast indefinite duress on random players, which lasts 30 seconds but is a magic debuff. These players will take damage while they have it, but once dispelled it will knock everyone back, so just be aware of that. This happens in phase 2 and 3. Phase 3 is at 40% health. The tick mechanic is void blast. Taunt off after each one, but make sure to use a mitigation for it, because after 21 seconds it will explode and deal 40% of the damage that the tank took from it to the rest of the raid. A cosmic ascension will happen 30 yards around Sarkareth. Just get out of it. Void bombs still happen in this phase and there will be motes that fall from the sky. The motes are a good way to get oblivion stacks. Each one gives you 5 stacks, so utilize that to get to the spirit realm with the void bombs. Astral formations will spawn, which are asteroids around the room. Embrace of nothingness will appear on a random raid member. This needs to be soaked by the whole raid and that player should stand near some of the astral formation pillars. This will get rid of them because they'll start pulsing AoE damage in the fight. Sarkareth will cast Scoring Eternity, and when this happens, everyone needs to stand behind the existing astral formations to LOS it. And that is the Sarkareth fight and the entire Aberrus the Shadowed Crucible raid.